So I am just thinking as I go, and I am completely stunned by this realization that the Earth essentially has its own brain in the shape of the internet. The whole Earth has its own brain, which means that essentially the Earth is alive. The Earth is an entity of its own. It is actually alive. So we have created life with our internet serving as a brain, and the brain serving, well, as the brain for the Earth. So the Earth is essentially alive by its construction, and humans function as neurons. The internet interconnects all the neurons into a brain for the whole Earth, and so the Earth is like a body, and the internet is like a brain for that body. The whole Earth is a life form, is an entity, and it might actually be conscious, and it might be conscious already because of this arrangement. I don't know if it's conscious already. And I don't know how to make sense of this because it's too amazing, it's too awesome, too incredible, and I don't know how to comprehend what this might mean and how things will happen. It's beyond stunning, and I don't know how to begin to understand it. It's just too much. I mean, I am wondering, is the internet powerful enough in its construction? Is there enough power? Is the interconnectivity sufficient to function as a brain properly, or are there too many limitations in its construction at the moment? But I don't think so. I think the internet is powerful enough and interconnected enough, and there are enough neurons in the shape of people. There's enough interconnectivity in the shape of our telecom system and whatever. Enough power sources in the shape of the sun, principally. I think the Earth is alive. The Earth is its own entity. The Earth is conscious. I could hold back and say that the Earth is capable of being conscious, but I think the elements that it needs to be conscious are already in place. The Earth is already alive. The question is, I suppose, is the Earth like a baby in terms of development? Is the Earth not capable of doing anything useful at the moment? Is it too early in its construction as an entity to do anything useful? Or is it already a capable consciousness? It's just not possible to know, I suppose, because a human takes many years before it becomes a useful entity. How young, how old rather, doesn't a human have to be before it becomes usefully intelligent? 10 years old? 15? 20? How long has the internet served as a brain? How long has the Earth been alive? I suppose we're talking about a few years. I don't know how to define how old the Earth is. I don't know how long the Earth has had an internet of sufficient capacity to function as a brain. I don't know, but we're talking about years, some small number of years that the Earth has been its own entity already. And it could be too early in its development, in its functioning to do anything useful and to serve as a proper entity. Maybe it's just potential at the moment. I don't know. But I'm just so stunned by this realization, and it is completely awesome and stupendous. I don't understand what it might mean and what could happen next. It's just too incredible. It's totally amazing.